Oh my goodness, do you see this? Oh my God, do you see this? This is a giant. Oh my God.
Thank you for tuning in to Last Breath TV's Throwback Thursday. This is where we show off all of our favorite whitetail, turkey, hand fishing, antelope, mule deer, and bear hunting episodes from the past. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications so that way you never miss an episode.
Grant and I hunted this morning and things just didn't come together for us. So again, we're hunting in a stand you've seen us in all season. A stand we call something special. It is a prime spot for rut. And today we're kind of pulling out all steps. We got decoy out, fresh scrapes down there. We freshened up with brand new, fresh, hot, white hot common sense doe urine. So we're just gonna make the most of it. Beautiful morning, and Grant and I have had a grinder of a year. It's just been real tough this year, and we're real hunters with the real problems that everybody else has. So peak rut, just got a text message from another buddy saying he shot a nice buck, and if that doesn't open, rub salt in an open wound, I don't know what does. But we're hunting in a great pinch point that's usually been amazing for us in the past, and it's just dried up. On shoot, and whoever wins doesn't have to go get the decoy. Put it up. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Down I go. Due to Exhibits A, improper decoy placement. We've got a down doe.
Don't put this on me.
I'm gonna revive her.
How's No Shave November going?
So good.
It looks good.
It's kind of a throw of the dice whether or not deer are going to come out tonight on time and early like they've been doing, but we're gonna see. We've got a luscious picked bean field behind us, so maybe something will show up tonight to the decoy, and maybe not.
The rut came and went, and it was awesome. Matt and Jesse had stellar encounters, but for Grant and I, we just seemed to get dealt the short straw. We kept bouncing around, changing stands. We stuck to a same stand. We hunted transition zone, pinch points, field edges, scrape lines, you name it. We were trying to put ourselves in a position to get a good deer within range, and it just didn't happen. So fast forward a little bit to firearm season. Both Grant and I are finally relieved, get a little bit of extended range, and something that I want to touch base on right now is you guys should notice we don't hire cameramen. We bounce off each other and work together as much as we can. We film each other, and part of that is we don't hire it out, and part of it is we want to be there to experience it, not just have somebody else behind the camera. And in this case, it's one of those deals where it just didn't work out. Schedules didn't align. Took the camera and the gun out by myself, and it was one of those deals where it was a hectic hunt. I got called out for work, had to leave the blind. I came back, and there was already deer in the field, a good 8-pointer that I passed on. And sitting there, I was thinking it wasn't going to happen, and then he stepped out, and it was one of those deer that once you see him, you knew immediately he's a shooter.
Okay, so here's what we're working with. I think I've got a shooter bedded down, like directly in front of my blind. As you guys know, I was called into work today. I actually got in a blind, got the phone call, had to go into work, and now I'm back out hunting. Went home, showered, did the whole thing. Well, when I drove past, I saw his rack, and I snuck up here to the corner, and I took some pictures and video, and I'm pretty sure he's a shooter. I can't tell. He's a really nice 8-point, I know that. Well, it's now 2:30. I got here at 1:15, so that buck that was bedded down in here, he's actually a 3-year-old now. From 400 yards away, he looked like a pretty good deer, and he's the biggest deer that I've probably had laid eyed on since we started hunting. So right now, he's bedded down probably 115 yards away from me, and there's a little buck that keeps pestering him. I think he's got a doe over there. So anyway, it is opening day of firearm season. There is a massive, I'm talking a huge front moving in. We're supposed to get about 6 to 10 inches of snow tonight, and you're gonna notice that you've never seen this part of the farm. Grant and I have left it alone on purpose, so we're not one of those teams that have thousands of acres at our disposal. So we kind of got to pick and choose our battles. And as far as food goes, this is really it. This is all we got. It's a hay alfalfa mixture, and we're gonna just hope for the best. We know that if the deer are gonna be feeding tonight, there's a very good chance they're gonna be coming into here. We haven't hunted in here since the first day of the season, which this is where I shot my doe. And other than that, I mean, it's gorgeous. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Alright, well, it's 4 o'clock, and my Monster Energy drink's wearing off. There's one doe fawn in the field right now, and she's just chewing away on the grass. But other than that, it's been slow. I haven't heard any shots, but for once I'm kind of excited for shotgun season. It's been a really slow year for archery equipment with Grant and I, and it's nice to have the gun to be able to pull it out and, confident within 150 yards we'll be bringing something home. So we just gotta see if we're in the right place. Our camera's been firing left and right, and we've got just gobs and gobs of younger deer, but no shooters yet, so we'll see. All you can do is hunt, right? I think that same young buck just got up out of its bed. I can't tell, I can just see antlers over the hill. Either way, it's really exciting. There's a doe out in the field, a big doe, mature doe, so I don't know, maybe I'll get lucky, maybe it's a dandy. I do not think that is the same deer. Nope, that is not the same deer. I'm killing that deer. Shit.
only put one shell in. I only put in one shell and only need one shell, baby. Give me that. Yes. Dude, just put the hammer down. Hold on, man. Big buck down. Yes. I have no idea. I don't know. Yeah, but he went down on film. He came out and it ate me up. Because I was watching that little buck I sent you a Snapchat of earlier. And, you know, he was not a little buck, but he was 3-year-old. And I was thinking, you know, okay, he's real nice. And then he worked into the timber. And he was gone. So I was like, you know, it's been a great night. And I was like, I'm going to get some B-roll. And I was filming some, like, leaves and stuff for B-roll. And I look up and here this guy is walking out of the timber. And I was like, immediately knew, nope, that's not that young deer. And, he's down. He went down on film. And I only put one bullet in my shotgun because like that's all it takes. I'm a big believer in that. I was like, I'm only gonna use one bullet. Well, I shot him and he freaking ate it. He ate the bullet, and then he ran towards me, and I'm like, I'm trying to film, and I'm like, I only got one bullet in my gun, and he went down. He's down right there. Whew, oh yeah. So I'm gonna go get him, and I'm gonna take pictures of him, and I'll send them to you. All right, bye. Oh my goodness, do you see this? Oh my God, do you see this? This is a giant. Oh my God. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. What a toad.
If you like listening to hunting stories as much as watching them, then check out our podcast. The Last Breath Huntcast is available on iTunes, Spotify, and all other major podcast platforms.